Welcome back to WagerTalk TV. I'm Marco D'Angelo, joined in studio with Brian Leonard and Ralph Michaels. Guys, we're going to head to the NBA. We've got the Miami Heat. They'll be playing the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors, they're back. You know, all that little mid-season slump and worried what's wrong with the Warriors. Doesn't look like anything's wrong with them right now. Playing some great basketball. They did lose to Philadelphia at home, but that was the game before LeBron was coming back to the Lakers. And
Just sit on the bench the whole time?
Yeah. But a little revenge game for Golden State. They got the job done as far as winning the game, but they failed to cover the spread in that one, as it was an inflated number, 15. Guys, do you want to step in front of the Warriors at any point here? Ralph?
Well, you know, Miami is the most bizarre team in the NBA for a decade. There's only 8 teams that have a winning record on the road. Miami's one of them. But there's only one team that has a winning record on the road that has a losing record at home. They're 11-16 at home straight up. And they have a winning record on the road. And just put that in perspective, the other 7 teams that have a winning road record are 138-46 at home. And the Miami Heat are 11-16 at home. I don't know, are they playing before 1,000 people? And is it the old Temple scenario where you're playing in front of your home fans and you fall asleep because nobody's there? But that just baffles me. You look at the Heat, 4-10-2 ATS their last 16 games. And what concerns me is this. In their last 8 games, 6 of those 8, they've scored 100 or 2 or less points. One, they scored 106 against the Knicks, and only once have they scored over 110, and that was in their upset against Portland in their last game when they started this road trip. So, to me, I don't know if they can get enough scoring to keep up with this Golden State. I'm making the number at 15. I mean, Golden State has San Antonio tonight, Phoenix on Friday. So even if something happens with the Golden State game and they lose that, they have that Phoenix game to come and play back on and then play Miami. So Golden State, by the way, FYI, 8-6 ATS as a double-digit home favorite this year.
I put the number, we're almost dead on. I had it at 14.5 for this one. Brian, Miami is in the middle of a long road trip. This is a 6-game road trip. This will be the 3rd game of the road trip. But they are getting it spaced out. They don't play, again, they played last night, and they don't play until this game. 3 games, or excuse me, they play Sacramento next, but they have 3 days to play the 5th, and then they come back and play the 8th. So they will be a well-rested team when they play Sacramento, and then 2 days later they go in to play Golden State, which, again, in the middle of this road trip. How do you see them being able to compete with the Warriors the way the Warriors are playing right now?
Yeah, the Warriors are in a streak of playing 5 of 6 games at home. They get the one game where I believe they go to Philadelphia or Phoenix, I believe. Mm-hmm. Then they come back home.
Yeah, they go into Phoenix.
Going into Phoenix.
As our buddy Gil refers to, they're in Tankpalooza right now.
That's a bye game.
Yeah.
But you've got the Heat here. This is actually the first time they play Golden State. They play them twice in the next couple of weeks. But the 6-game road trip. And the way I'm going to play this one, as opposed to how the game ahead of time, I think this is a good game to bet in live betting because this is the first of back-to-back games, and they go to Denver the following day. If Miami is in this game at halftime, they're in it to win it. Mm-hmm. And then, obviously, you can make your adjustments when they play Denver in the following game. But if they're down by double digits going into halftime and they've got Denver up on deck, I'm looking to play Golden State in the second half of this game because this could get really ugly.
All right, good info on that. And we've seen in times, you know, if the Warriors have been, you know, slow starters because, you know, they just, you know, this is just dress rehearsal until the playoffs start. If you are betting in-game, and if they do fall behind by 5 or something, do you jump on Golden State live betting at an adjusted number?
Yeah, I'm always looking to bet on those teams. And I made the mistake, and I released my college basketball second halves on Twitter, and I made the mistake of playing against Duke yesterday. And I was getting 15 with Boston College, but they had that covered within 5 minutes of the second half. And when you've got a team that's just got the elite athletes of a Duke in college and Golden State, it's tough to go against that team in these situations.
All right, good stuff, guys. Hey, if you like our videos, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and be sure to leave comments. All of that helps us, and we appreciate it, and we will reply to those comments. Here at Wager Talk, we'll be back with more. We're going to have some college basketball games up next on Wager Talk TV.
I'm skipping 7.